guys, so this video here today is actually several sort of backdated videos which I hadn't released but meant to, but kind of forgot to do. But basically it's just loads of several little jobs all sort of accumulated together and put into one video for you to watch. So yeah, I hope you enjoy them. Bits like custom making parts in here, and also like fixing, I think I've got to fix like a leak from an output shaft seal, which is a right pain in the backside. To show you how to do that on a gearbox and whatnot, and custom drive shafts I've had made and everything. So yeah, have a watch, see if you like it, and leave a comment and share if you like. Thanks for watching, see you in a bit. Boom. So we've got a couple of jobs I need to do today. This is for the NSX. As you can see, these things just like to break, and it was like this when I got the car, even though it's had only 16,000 miles on it. It's just something that's just happened. It wasn't fitted to the car when I got it, someone's pulled it out and broken it. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to repair all these little brakes, okay, first. And then I'm going to strengthen them, take this off obviously, take this stuff off here. I'm probably going to give it a go, first time ever, at putting some carbon Kevlar over it. But I also need to modify this so it will take a double DIN screen. So that's what I'm going to do. I believe the original stereo is, I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of these. But I'll delete that out and make it for a double DIN. So we'll do that as well. I've got the stereo inside, so I'll get that and do that. But yeah, this will look pretty fancy once I'm done with it. Anyway, I'm just going to start by cleaning up these areas here. And yeah, just with a little blade I've got, I'm going to start cleaning them areas up so I can get a good strong fix on them. Alright, let's do that. Some of this stuff is coming off as well. I could scrape all this off in all honesty and then paint it, but I'm not really sure what I want to do. Probably just going to leave it on there, maybe just scuff it up if it's not coming off. But it is like a foil, it's like a foil backed plastic coating that's on there. Don't know if you can see it. It's quite sharp as well actually. Anyway, let's get scraping off with a blade and see how we get on. Alright, let's go. Right. This is taking ages to clean up. I've just done this one bit so far, and that's nicely cleaned up. So I'm going to get some stuff behind it, and after I clean up the other ones, of course, I need to take this out, so I'll get a screwdriver and do that. But this is kind of giving it some strength at the minute between the two, so I don't want to take this out just yet. I'll take it out after I've sort of glued these two bits up, and this bit here can be done afterwards. Yeah, we're going to clean up this one now and then move on to that one, I think. Let's go. Look at that. Okay, we'll get that done. That's another one that's done. Just clean up the other ones now. So probably that one there, and I've probably got some somewhere else. I need to cut the middle of this out as well. But yeah, we'll do the bits that are actually broken first. Just like this one. Try not to touch this. So there wasn't actually a crack there, it just lifted, I suppose, similar to what it's done there. So I can clean that off as well. We'll do that, but first I'm just going to get this done, just this dries and this sets nicely. I'm going to fix that first on the back. Let's go. Before we need to take off, 1, 2, there's one through there and one through there. So I'm just going to start with these back ones for now. Get that out. We'll do the other ones. Not pushing hard, I don't want to break anything. Need two hands really. It's one done. It's alright. Put that somewhere safe over here. Let's get the other ones out. Let's go. Okay, so I got mistaken. It's not actually those ones there because they're in the lid. It's not those ones, but it is these ones here. The one on either side. Just taking this one out. That one there. Just need to get the other one out the other side. Let's do that now. Like that, it slides out. Alright. Lovely. Now we're left with this where we can get into there. Alright. Good stuff. Just clean it up a little bit more and sort that out. I've done that on the back. I've sort of squeezed it in between the joints. I think that is good for now. All seems to be level. Seems to be nice. So we can let that set off before we start cleaning it up and before we start cutting it and stuff. Alright. See you in about an hour. Let's go. Good job. The headline has been fixing. It was sort of shoved in a garage for God knows how many years. Just taking these out. I'm going to redo them and recover them. These. Quite much dust is coming off them. But yeah, they're going to be redone and recovered in black suede. Same as the headline in black suede, because grey is just, I don't know, boring. Doesn't really match the car. All this needs to be fixed. Look at it, really bad. Fix it up, some nice fiberglass and make it nice and strong. Probably do these bits first, and then start repairing some of this stuff with some straight bits, I think. Let's go. It's not dry yet, but I've just got an old stereo system here for the NSX. So, because we're going to put a double DIN unit in, alright, we'll see where that goes. So, okay, basically need to cut that bit out there. Alright, mark it out and cut it out. That's basically what we've got to do. Alright, let's go. So I've kind of marked that out, but I am going to get a double DIN unit just to check where that goes, because that sort of flares out slightly, so I wanted to bring the top line in slightly on that. So I'm just going to get a new double DIN unit to measure that out properly, make sure we have a nice square setup in there. Alright, let's go. So I'm back, I've just measured off a double DIN, and it's 17 by 9.5, so if we measure that, that's 17, it's quite close in, look, 17, and 9.5 is, well, 9.5 is practically there. So that's actually alright, to be fair. So keep them dimensions. But 17 probably needs to be coming in a bit across the top. Yeah, it does quite a bit. I'm going to probably fill this in, I reckon. But there. It's now drawn out properly. It's the inside one there. As you can see, it's going to have a little bit, needs a little bit of filling and stuff, but we'll do that. We will do that. Needs a little bit of filling to get it right, because it's going to cut off a few places, but we'll cut it out first and then we'll sort that out. Alright, let's go. Decided to take some more off this, because that's where I need to cut it. So what I'm actually going to do is just scuff this up as well. I'm going to add some fiberglass filler onto this first, and then once I cut it I'll get a straight line that I don't need to go back over. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to mix up a little bit first and add it onto it. Let's go. Just mix up some fiberglass reinforced filler. Let's get sanding it now. Let's go. Sorry, let's get applying it and then we'll sand it afterwards. Let's go. So it went off pretty quickly, so I'll have to go over it again, but that's alright for now. Yeah, I'll have to go over it again. But remember, this bit's being chopped out of the middle. This bit we sanded flat. On the back side too, give it a bit of strength. I'll have to clean it up. Might do some more and add it on now. I'm not too sure, in all honesty. Might do that now. I've just skimmed that again, so we'll let that dry and go really hard, and then we'll end up cutting it off. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. For that to dry, I think I'm going to have a go at mending bits of this. I might mend these straight bits first. What I might do with that is I've got this bits of side skirts, and the side skirts got I cut up. So I might sort of cut slivers off of these and fiberglass the solid slivers into this. And I think I might fix these bits first, like that. I'm really not sure, but it does need to be fixed, so I'll have to figure it out. Let's go. Just done a little bit of fiberglass in there. I'm just going to mix up this bit first and secure this bit, just so this bit's strong, because that bit's a bit messed up. That's on the headline, alright? So we're going to do that bit first. All these bits here, brush them in, then we'll move on to the other side, and then we'll do these bits around here, strengthen it all up. Right, that is now ready for cutting. It's still, oh Jesus, that's sharp, isn't it? Oh my god, I've got myself a splinter underneath the nail. That hurt. Right, so that's ready for cutting. So I'm going to cut that. Then we'll have to smooth out afterwards to make it nice. Right, 2 cuts done. Let's do these cuts now. Right. Okay, that is looking good so far. Just need to smooth that off and sand it out and make it nice. It's alright. Just smooth the back off as well. But yeah, it's looking good. Probably smooth the back off after I lay the carbon Kevlar on it. This is setting off pretty hard, which is nice. I can turn it around and do the other side, I think. Alright, let's turn it around. In between whilst that's coming along, I'm now going to just cut up some bits. I'm now going to fiberglass these bits before I do the centre bit, and I've got a bit down here to repair, which I'll have to put something underneath it to push it to the shape I want. So we're just going to do these outside bits first, get everything stiff, something we can work with, and then do the middle bit to make sure it doesn't sag or anything like that. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's mix them up. So I do 100mm, put it in here with 2.5mm hardener. Give that a stir, and it's changed from blue to green. Yep, that's ready to use. So let's go. Let's get it on. Okay, that's now perfectly rectangular. I can probably cut some strips out to put that on there now, to be honest. That's good. With the back end. So now that's supported, I can cut some bits up for here and really just make this nice. Really needs a load of support in all this area. This stuff's okay, I put one patch there too. But really just push these bits up that have been pushed down. Once that's done, I should be able to fix the pads which go in. Which I might do at the same time as well. It should be nice and strong then. Should be. Alright, let's get it done. I think that needs to come up a little bit. I'm going to put a pole under that just to hold it up a little bit. Stop it sagging. Right, so I've just cut them bits. That should really strengthen that up. It doesn't need anything else. So yeah, just I have to come back to that because I need to rush off. So that's done. That's done, and that should be good. Alright, I'll come back to it. And that's pretty much done. I've measured it all, it's all square, it's nice. So that's that done. Got to let it just dry off now, harden quite nicely. And what I've got to do now is just repair these ones. I'll cut out a few strips of these and that's it. That'll be good. Let's get that done. Let's go. Right, so we're going to have to leave it there for today. They're nicely done. Okay, let them set off, let them get off. This one here is just being supported, just so it can dry and set in the right place where I want it. That should be nice and strong there, shouldn't be folding anymore. I will have to trim off the edges afterwards, like some of the stuff like that, just trim it off afterwards gently. And yeah, I need to go over this one with a carbon Kevlar, so I have to do that very carefully. Not sure how yet, never done it before, but I guess we're just going to give it a go. Sort of lay it on top and then just cut holes where we need to cut and hopefully fold it down and mould it in. I was thinking about doing like a forged carbon on that, as in covering it in resin, then just sprinkling the forged carbon on and pushing it down with a brush. That might work well, and then resin over the top again, and then obviously polish it back, because I think one sheet on there for a first time is probably going to be quite tricky. Yeah, I've not worked it out yet. I might get some forged carbon and do this. Either way, that's ready to take something. So yeah, I'll put it away in the garage and we'll get it done. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and check out the next videos where it's only a short one for today. Check out the next videos where we're going to be putting black suede on this and on that, and probably doing that in forged carbon. Alright, thanks very much. Check out my other videos, my other builds. See you in the next one, and please subscribe. Thank you. So, QR code in the bottom right hand corner, click it and it will take you to my custom apparel store. You can see all my custom designs designed by me, limited edition as well. There's only a limited number, we're going to run about 100 of each. Different car designs, my own design with my branding on it. So yeah, you get hoodies, t-shirts, I'm going to do some other stuff. There's mugs, pens, check it out. Thank you, and see you in the next one. I'm just trimming off these, it's been drying quite nicely. So I'm just trimming off the sharp bits on the edges, which are going to get covered up anyway. We're just trimming them off. Make sure there's no sharp, nasty bits on there. So do this side, and yeah, then we can start by putting the suede material on. Alright, let's go guys. Whoop. Turned over, and now that's in perfect non-bendy shape. That is adequately fixed. What I need to do is just drill through a little hole there and just clean up, Dremel a few holes here where the fiberglass has gone over, and that's it. It'll be good to go on. Let's cover this obviously first, the black suede. But I'm going to do that after I do some smaller bits. There's a quick wipe over with some wipes, panel wipes, to make sure the adhesion's better. As you can see, the difference between there and there is pretty dirty. So we're going to continue to wipe it, and then we're going to get some material out here and cut some material to size. You can really see a difference what's not been done yet, so clean that and then we're going to make a start. Okay, now that is lovely. Lovely new suede material here. It's lovely. Going to do these first, I think. Cut these out, let's go. That's the first one sort of laid on there, glued on. I need to go around the corners obviously still, but yeah, that's pretty much good for now. Go on to the other one, I'll do the corners afterwards. That's one done and ready to go on. I just need to yeah, just turn it over, let it dry and turn it over. It's good, it's all squeezed down nicely. Do the other one. That is looking mega lovely. Done the middle one of that, it's okay, it's done a pretty decent job. Do the other ones afterwards, but let's do that first. Let's go. Just got to cut a bit off and I weren't really happy with the size of it, so I thought I'd do that middle one out of that. Yeah, let's redo this one. Let's go, stick it down, let's go. Rub it in nice and flat now. Turn it over, do the other side, let's go. Stick that one down, 2 hands of this. Right, and now we spray the outside, let's go. So, there's another one done. Really nice and happy with that. That's lovely, absolutely lovely that is. Right, let's get that one, big one done over there now. Right, so I've got this laid out, so I'm going to do the centre bit first and work my way out, so I'm just going to fold it over for now. Right, get that done. Okay, and that side's just, I've got to do it bit by bit, but that side is pretty much down. Just need to get the other side done. This side here, so I'll do that side now, glue this side. Hopefully it'll be alright. Need to lay that like that. Alright, let's go. Alright, both of them sides are done. Just do the bottom bit and I'll turn it around and do the top bit. Let's go, it's looking good. It's looking good. Obviously it's all the suedings, so it's making it look like that for now. Yeah, she looks good, man. It's looking good. I'll have to turn it over and fold the sides over. Let's get a nice clean surface going on. I'm just trimming the edge up, which will be folded over. So doing that, I'm going to done them 2 sides and do this side and that back side, and then we'll start gluing and sticking over. I think that's a good option. So that is pretty much done. I just need to. It's nice. It's all stuck down nicely. What I need to do now is cut the holes here to poke these through and then remake the holes on here on these sides. Alright, do them ones first. Right, so just cut the holes in here to pop them in. Let's pop them in now. Let's go. Just got to pop that in there. Haven't popped that in yet fully. I just need to pop this one in and I'll tighten my tabs up on the back. Alrighty, let's go. Looking nice, isn't it? I'm really happy with that. It's turned out really well. So that is looking mighty fine right now. I'm really happy with that. Really, very, very lovely. Oh, I need to do these ones. I've got them ones. Do them ones now, quick. We're on the NSX and I need to probably take that lens off to unbolt that. We'll go on afterwards. I'm thinking that this probably needs to pull off a little bit so I can tuck the thing in there. Put the seats forward a little bit. And I need to put some clips on. But other than that, it looks like she'll be good. Take this stuff off here. Alright, let's get that done. Lenses off. Just need to take them 2 screws out. Should drop down. Right, so the lovely headlining is on. Looking all very nice. Just put on these as well. And the back panels are popped on. So now it's looking very lovely in there. Also going to do these in suede as well. I really can't bother. There's a lot to brush in it. I just need to get the sun visors on and that's done. Alright, lights on. Good stuff. Alright, good stuff. That's it for today guys. Like, share, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. Boom. That bit off of there because I don't want that. And I've just taken these end bits off. make it easier to do. So what I'm going to do now is the same as the other one, just going to put the ends on like that, glue them on, and then I'll start doing the middle bit, make templates of them. Let's go. They're done. I wouldn't say they're done great, but they're done. In the car, I mean, you won't be able to see half of them anyway, but it's not the point. But yeah, I mean, they're done. This bit came a little bit crumpled on along there, just very slightly. It will brush out. But yeah, they're done. I mean, yeah, it's done. Looks alright. Okay, let's go. And that is it. Get him on the car next time I'm there. NSX is going on the ramp. Stunning car, this, absolutely stunning. So on the NSX, I'm just gonna put make some brackets on here all the way along, just support the side skirts, hold them in place. I've already marked them out on both sides, the front and ends. 14 centimeters from the front. I'm going to avoid the drain holes, and 16 centimeters from the back, and I'll probably put a few in between, maybe 2 or 3. Hold it nice and sturdy. So they are all marked out all along. Got them however I want them. Made a bit of a mistake on the other side, but I'm not drilled them yet, so that's alright. I'm going to drill these holes first, and then I'll go attempt at making some brackets up where I want them. So all the holes are drilled out on both sides. Now I've got a bit of tread plate here. I'm just going to see if I think that'll be about the right. Marked out there, look. I think that'll be about right. If I drill it, cut some along that strip, and need 10 out. Won't make them too thick. So these need cutting and drilling. I've just marked them out. 8.5 each by 3 centimeters. I'm going to drill all the holes first, I think, and then cut them out. Let's go. 10 in total. All centre punch, time to drill them. Let's go. Let's go. They're all 7mm. Just need to drill through the 9mm now, where I'm having the rib nut. Alright, that's pretty much done, just to show you. Oh, the riv nut. Oh, God, sorry. Riv nut pushes all the way through. Alright, let's take it out. That's good. I'll go all the way through here. Nicely, nice and snug. Let's cut them all out now. Do anything, I'm just going to clean up these bits here so I can get a nice seat on the riv nut. So anywhere you see ridges where I've drilled a hole, they need to just be ground down a little bit, so I'm going to do that first. All cleaned up, get a nice flat surface. They're all cut up. Need to just clean them up now. Lots of cleaning up to do. Alright, let's go. Those have taken forever to make and smooth off, so now I can get them up on the car hopefully. We'll put the riv nuts in first, alright? Let's go. NSX riv nut gun at the ready. I'm going to put it on that way. Boom. Let's get crimping, baby. Let's try and do this one-handed so I can show you. There we go. Beautifully done. Alright, good stuff. Riv nuts are all in there, so you need to get them up to the car, and I can mark on the car where the holes need to go for the other riv nuts. And that's done. Shaft mount's getting done here. Just need to put a stud in. That hole there. That hole there needs a stud. Need to get a stud for that. NSX today, and the exhaust manifold needs to come off. So I'm just taking it off now. 13mm and 12mm. The back exhaust manifold needs to come off so that we can make a brace up to the bottom of the boot floor, which should be going there. You can see it's just above there. Just a couple of holes that need to bolt into. That's what we're doing. Need to make another one to this side here as well. Alright, let's get it off. Let's go at brackets. I'm going to have to give them a little bendy. So, that there, if we see, bent that now, so that will line up with there, okay? And that, once that bolts up, that will hold that nice and steady onto there. That'll be good. Could bend it a little bit more, but we want the side skirt to pull in a bit as well, see? It needs to pull in a little bit so it's not bulging out. Alright. And the exhaust is off for the NSX, absolute work of art. So that we can make this bracket up here brace. Lovely, lovely. You take the manifold back off. I'm just making a bit of section to go around that bit there. So we've got a bit of bracing on that, yeah. Do you reckon? Don't want it too close to the exhaust oil, do we? Just move it up a little bit. Bent all these brackets up by hand to each where they need to go. So that will be perfect once it's bolted up there. And same for these ones all along here. So I'm just going to put some nuts in and then mark the holes and drill them. Folded that bit on there, extended it, flattened it off. That's ready to go on now, that's part of the brace. Alright, let's get up on the car. Be hot, hot, hot. That's all done. Need to paint it obviously afterwards. Need to put a nut in there, weld the nut in there, trim that a little bit, and that is pretty much good to go. Just grind that a bit, good to go, let's go. All the holes are drilled for the riv nuts. We're going to get them in, baby, get them in. Alright, let's get them in. Whoop whoop. Time to paint the boot floor brace. Bit of black, let's go. Those are all painted, just got to let them dry. Nuts are in, the only one I can't get in is this one over here. It's a bit too tight, but I'm not really sure. I might try and get that with something, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure at the minute. Start putting stuff back on, so that's got to go on there first, and then I'll bolt the exhaust manifold back on and then put the two side braces on. Let's go. Let's go. Manifolds back on with great difficulty. Just need to put these two bits on now and tighten it all up. Let's go. Done. I think we have to, there's a gap there as you can see. We have to call that a day for today. What a pain in the backside, eh? Pain. I've got these on. They're not going anywhere. I do need to knock my tabs in, but yeah, they're good. All torqued up nicely. I've just cracked off them bleed nipples and just tightened them again, and I've just connected up the handbrake cables, but I do need to put in, as you can see, I do need to put in the little clips. I have to find some and pop them in. Now the exhaust is back on the NSX. Holy flame balls. Oh yeah, baby. Raw. Yo. Some madness right there. Custom 6-speed LSD swap, custom drive shafts, everything's custom. So I worked out the cable needs to go over, handbrake cable needs to go over the top of that brace, so as you can get that in, otherwise you can't bolt that in otherwise. Okay, they do the same on the other side, take 2 bolts out and pop the handbrake cable over the top, because as you can see, it won't go like that. Alright, let's go. Disconnect the AC lines here because I've not got the AC on the car anymore. I can be put back on afterwards, but 12mm. Let's get this off. Almost off. A bit more. That should be off now. Give me a second. Yep, that's off. That should be off. There we go. Do I put the nut back on? Probably not. So here, only a 6mm. Alright, let's get the other one off, which is up there. Up there, that one there. That's the other one off. Wiggle it off. And there she comes. Right, 2 AC lines off. Obviously the bent one, that bent end is the one that goes up the top. Fill bolt, and it's actually there on this gearbox. So I'm going to remove the drain plug here when it comes out. Then we start filling, and there's also a check plug on the side, check bolt. I can move both of them and try and move this fill one first. Try and do that. Made up this nice long extension tool to get it, so let's give it a go. Baby. Well, got it loose. It's come loose, look. Yeah, just take it out. Smash my elbow in the process, that's fine. There you go. Lovely. Got this spoiler, baby. I need to do a couple more mods to it, aluminium mods, which I made up before. Just to make a couple of little plates here to cover the, what do you call it? To cover the lights. Oil coming out, so I'm just going to put the plug back in. Cross washer's actually fine. So I'm not going to bother changing that. Let's go on. Let's go. Turn it back up. Take the fill bolt out though, that one there. Come on. That's fine. There's a spring on this. Just be careful of that. Why there's a spring on it, I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look in the hole and have a look. There, look, there's a spring on that. I suppose there's probably a detent ball in there or something, I don't know. Be really careful. Let's have a look inside the hole, see if we can see anything. Get a light on. As expected, there is a ball in there. I wonder if that ball will come out or not, I'm not sure. It doesn't really make sense, so I think it might be this one. I'll take that one out and put that one back in. Alright. Okay, that is the, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Is there a washer on there? Yeah, there's a washer on there. I'll take that washer off as well. Let's go. There's a really handy little thing I've got here, so put that in the hole, and all you just do is just keep pumping that. Keep pumping the air bladder up, and it will suck it down, look. Watch it go down. So we're coming up to 1 litre getting done so far. Well, just got to keep going until it starts dripping out, and then put the plug back in. Oil, and I'm just putting the bolt in from here. As you can see, it has dripped out a little bit. Yeah, and that is used. Jesus Christ! 1, 2, 3. Flipping hell! I've used a lot, man. I've used a lot of oil. Time to put the fill plug back in. Back in the hole, shall we? I'll clean that first before I put that in. It's getting in there, mate. It's getting in there. Oh, there you go. Just nip it up now. Let's nip it up. Down there. Done. Well, I've just wasted all that gearbox oil because that is pissing out, and the shaft needs to come back off to get a seal in there. Not really that impressed right now. Well, that shaft will have to come out another day. Just can't get that in today. The seal, we need to get a new seal for it, which means all that suspension needs to come off again. Everything needs to come off, which is fun. But yeah, we can do the brakes and the clutch. So get to that, I suppose. Lower the car down and do that. I need to put a couple of hose clamps in there, which I haven't done yet. Drain that, put nice fresh fluid in that, and pull that out. Alright, put some fluid in there, let's get it done, and put that up right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I'm just filling these up with new top 4. Probably bleed the clutch up first, I think. Going into a line. Yeah, it's probably all in the line now. So another job which I've forgotten to do is actually tighten up the bolts on the pedals. So I need to tighten them up now. I'll do that now. Give me a minute. There should be a 6 behind there, I'm not too sure. But probably is a 6, I'm guessing. Might be, or might be an 8. Feels a bit loose, that. Might be a 6. I can't remember what size they were. Might be an 8 there if it is an 8. At least maybe get one off, wouldn't it? There we are, get one off. Come on. Oh, what a pain. Let's have a check what it is. Let me see. Might be a 7 in fact. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a 7, guys. 6 is too small. Here's 7mm spanner. Interesting. Right, go find a 7mm spanner. Back in a sec. I've got my socket here, so I'll put that back on that there if I can. It's tricky, isn't it, the angle on that. Let's see. 2-finger wind on maybe. Yeah, I think I've got it. Got it. It's good. Right. So this might be tricky. Get that on there, and then wind it in with this. This is going to be very, very tricky. That's not very good. Oh, it's very tricky, guys. I'll have to do them up and then come back to you. On that bolt a little bit because that would have stopped the accelerator pedal from going all the way. So I'm just going to put that back through here now. Wherever a hole is somewhere. There. Come on. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. That's sticking out a little bit. I mean, let's see. See how much it's actually sticking out. Could do a trimming it just a tad more. It's fine. Once it bolts down, might trim a little tiny bit more of it. Right, pedals are all bolted on nicely. Lovely. That's reaching where it has done anyway. It's good. That's good, that is. Perfect. Right, let's get up. Whew. Time to bleed. Quite tricky to fit it all in, but I've just positioned it up and that will go in there, so I'll fit that there for now. As you can see, equal space on both sides and that will fit in, so that's what we're going to do. Well, let's go. That on the other side where I need to drill and put a riv nut in that for there, so it bolts onto there and holds it steady. Let's drill that, put a riv nut in there. Use these, but it isn't going to get moved very much this intercooler, so using these to secure the fans on with. Alright, I've just got these other bits here to do. Get it on. I just need to secure them down there now. With these bad boys and some springs and some foam. With these feet, I have to turn it around, but get that on there now. Race car. Right then, NSX today, we're just going to bolt on some of the stuff out of here, get this on, get it all done. Alright, well, let's go, baby. Let's go. So the intercooler's popped in and it's fitting in there lovely. Absolutely lovely, it's fitting in. We'll get this on and we'll get this bolted up down here, man. Put that little riv nut in there, yes and there, no. So I gotta put this 6mm bolt in there and get it all bolted up nice and tight. It ain't gonna go anywhere, especially when the boost clamps are on. Everything is gonna not gonna move at all. Beautiful, beautiful now, beautiful. Right, so now this is gonna be supercharged. Just forgotten about these. So the cam cover breathers. So I've had to just chop that one. I need to add some cam cover breathers rather than run a catch can. There's not much space. I'm gonna run one to here I'm going to run the other cam cover to there, which comes off of this one here, which means I need to block off this pipe here. So I'll get some nice jubilees on that and bolt and block that off. Yes, so that's what we're going to do. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's get that done for you. To get the drilling, let's go. Need to hold that really, let's go. One hole done, let's do the other sides. Them holes are done. Cut the tube to go in them. Just got 2 of these that length, and there you go. Boom boom. Alright, lovely. Done, they just go on there like that now. Little nipple, little nipple, little nipple, flick, 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 little nipple. Oh, let's get on, it's not being silly. My charge pipe, we're going to cut that off, make that a short 90 like that, so I can put the filter on, that nice and short, bypass valve. So instead of coming out straight like this, it's going to go across like that, make it much nicer to look at. Right. So in essence, that will be going along the pipe like that. Tyre on the front, okay, matching, putting the wheels on, let's go baby, let's go. And that is how you delete the aircon rads off the front, not needed. Just need to find somewhere else to mount that. And mount it up here, maybe up here. I just made that bracket up there, which will bolt on behind that, and then that will bolt onto that. That's what we're going to do, drill a hole in there now. Okay, so that is now on. Nice brackets made, that is absolutely solid, not going anywhere. I may put that rubber back in there to be fair, might do that now. Right, and the NSX is now on the floor for the first time in flipping ages. She's on her own wheels, look at that baby, she is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. You saw it here first, guys. Completely custom. Absolutely stunning from every angle. What a beast. What a beauty. Look at the mad exhaust. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Alright. Still got to do the finish off doing the intercooling and supercharged setup in there. Got to put the pipes on, but yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Little sneak peek in there. Boom boom. Alright. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one. Just test fitted up the rear lights. That looks absolutely mad. Them light colours I made. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad man or what? She sees the daylight again, guys. What a long day. It's gone past 12, it's about 12:30 at night now. Well, pick her up tomorrow. Get her ready for some car shows. Let's go. She will need paint, she needs a few little bits finishing. Alrighty, good stuff. Just got the centre caps for the wheels. Let's see if they fit in. Those dang caps like what they should have. Did measure them. God, come on. Oh, that fits lovely, look. And then I've got the go in there, which needs sticking down. They look nice. I'm very happy with that. It does look good. Obviously we'll move it so it's facing. Looks fantastic. Lovely, lovely wheels these. Absolutely lovely. That's it, guys. Get them on the car. Thank you. And these are a very, very, very sexy, very, very, very rare set of 18-inch super wide wheels for the NSX. Boom, boom, shakalaka. I can do a bit of a custom paint job on them. Nice. Silicone hose on the NSX. I need to make up a hose here. I've ordered that as 13mm hose, that one there, which basically a bypass for the factory auto cooler. I've just made this up. So this one down here, going to over there. So I'm going to get this on now. If that's flexible enough, it will move. And that is just about right now. Look, beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's perfect. I might actually twist that round so that doesn't knock on there at all. I might twist that one round slightly. Right, new coolant tank on. That's it. We're good to go for now. That's it for today. See you in the next one. Fitted up, which is quite nice. They're popped on. Bonnet will go down. It's looking good. Just that gap sort there, but it is an aftermarket bonnet. I can't expect it to be fitting 100%. I've got some things on here as well which can pull this up. They're coming. Yeah, it's looking good for now. Good. That wing needs to be sorted out. Yeah, looking good. Let's go. Now if you see, that fits in there perfectly. And we've got a nice even, you can't see it from here, but you can see there's no hindrance, whereas that literally almost fits on top of that. So if you look down that one, see, it's all blocked off. So I'm going to cut that off and do the same. It's got a nice 2.5 inch all the way through. It's like 2 1/4, not even 2 1/4, it's really small. So look at the difference between that and that. Alright, let's go. Right then, that's the second one done. Nothing in the centre, beautiful. 2 done. So you clean it out now. Loads of shit in there. Here we go. Boom. Let's go. Brackets for NSX side skirts. There's a pile of 10 side skirts brackets made. There's a set of 10 side skirts brackets made. We just need to clean them up around them, make them nice. Not too bad these, are they? They fit up alright, to be fair. Okay, they do fit up alright. So now I can make the brackets, which are going to go underneath here. So I need to line it up. I want that level, obviously. Level will be nice. Let's go. Mark the first one out for the side skirt where I want it, if you can see it on there. There, got a bit and bit. We'll drill them with the drill. Putting some more holes in my NSX. How lovely. And this one. And that is for this one, not that one. Oh, which one was it now? This one here. Yeah, that one there. Which then should, before I get the thing on there, should mount up top, should be fine. 2 holes done. Place that in and put the thing on top and see how it goes. Should be alright. I might have to knock that down a bit actually, I'm not too sure yet, we'll see. One bracket done. Get rooted on. I think that one's done, it's pretty strong. Just a little rib nut in there. Fit it on and have a look. I mean, that's one bracket on at the minute and one on, and it's pretty nice to be fair. Really nice. That needs to shift back just a tad. I'll make the hole for this one now. Alright. That's 4 done. So now all I've got to do is I've just drilled and rib nutted these. So I'll pop it up and all I've got to do is some popper buttons on there. That's not even fully bracketed up yet, but that's a pretty good fit, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of an overhang on the front, same overhang on the back. I'll look up to absolutely minor. I'm not going to trim it for that. But yeah, that fits really nice. Looking really, really good. Big boy brakes. The first one on that side done. Let's go. A bit dirtier, isn't it? I think that's me. That's very dirty. How very cool. Other side all done. What I don't have is the 2 pop pins here for here. Yeah, let's get this side on. Okay, that's another side done. Once that's tucked up, that'll be perfect. Once that's tucked up there with them brackets, just need to twist the right way. Let's close the door and see. Door does need some adjustment. Yeah, that's perfect. Really happy with that. And if we have a look at the front here, same as the other side, only minor, which is perfect. Really happy with that. Really, really happy. There we go. Perfect. Really happy with that. I'm going to modify that so it's got a curve in it, so it sits like that one. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy. It's good. Could have put it there in hindsight really, but I'm going to have to make another bracket for it. I couldn't be bothered. Or I could just delete that one altogether because it's pretty stiff there, but I want it to hold it there. But yeah, I'll probably leave that on. Good stuff. Guys, I'm going to call that a day for today. Side skirts on, which is a result. See this side? Yep, side skirts on. Result looking pretty nice now. More like a car. Never had skirts on it since I've had it or anything on there, so yeah, pretty happy with that. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Whoop whoop. Check out my other builds, other videos. NSX, when you destroy your powder coat on your uprights because you're not happy about seeing some of the light, that's where we're at today, because that, I made these to go on there, which basically, once fitted, just covers that up like that. It's going to look a whole lot better. So that's where we're at today with that. So this side's done. I just need to do that side and have to get them redone after that. Let's go. Need to finish them off, but it's done. There we go. Now you don't see the edges of the lights. Perfect. Time to load the baby on the truck and take her home. She is looking flipping awesome, absolutely beautifully sexy. Just taking the front bumper off, going up on the truck. Let's go, baby. That's it, she's there. Watch that back end. It comes down. Perfect. Now it's not going to touch anymore. That's good. That's very, very good. Let's get it off properly now. Let's go. Let's go. Taking bits of wood out. Sexy's on the drive. Damn sexy, man. Let's get to work on it. Managed to do all that, push it on the driveway, up the steep. And get the Honda on the truck. Baby, hot day outside, it's like 30 something. Let's get to work on it, baby. Let's get to work. So the NSX is going up in the air and we are going to change the output shaft seal on the gearbox on the driver's side because it needs doing. That's the first job. So you get up higher, put some axle stands under it. Let's go. Back wheels are off on the NSX. We'll paint the calipers at the same time. First, need to get this nut off here, which I believe is a 36. impact to get 36 on there and go. Right, so impacted that off. There we go. Put it on the car for now. We have got to take off that arm there. We've got to take off these bolts here, which are a royal pain in the backside to get back in because that bush wants to twist. It is honestly absolute pig. An absolute pig, that is. What else we got to take off? I think I got away without removing the bottom arm before. Take off the strut bolt. Possibly the anti-roll bar needs to come off. Can't remember. No, I think I just took off. Did I take off the anti-roll bar? I can't remember. But basically, strut bolt needs to come off, which I think I might take the anti-roll bar for, which would probably be easier if I just take it off and let it hang. Make it easier to get that bolt out. So probably do that first. It's a royal pain. I've got to poke it back in there afterwards. Oh god, while I'm here, might as well do the oil filter, I guess. Did I not finish tightening that one up? By the looks of it, maybe I didn't. It's probably a good idea. Hang on, which one is that? Oh, that's the subframe bolt. Yes, I didn't actually fully tighten them because I knew I was going to have to do this again. So I do need to re-tighten the subframe bolt. So we will do that, yeah. Anyway. Right guys, let's crack on with it, shall we? Let's crack on. Roll bar bushes are out on this side, which should give me enough room to get that out. Get that out. Okay, let's do that first. Get that bolt off. Alright. Strut bolt coming out. Come out. Come on. So what, guys? Come on. Out. Let's put that over here, out of the way. What's next? Try and undo them bolts on that mount we made up. There's 3 on there. One looks like an Allen key. Top one looks like a 17. Let's go. There we go. Right, that one's out. I've got that one to get out, and there's another one just down there. You can't see it, just there. Get that one out, and then we'll get that one out. Let's go. That should move, and I can replace this shaft seal here, which is quite annoying. Third bolt out. So now that should move, which it does. What that was just fell out, so it just washer down there as well. It should pull out of there now. I wonder if it's got enough squash though to move up and to come out this way. I wonder. I don't know if it will, but let's see. Take off this arm here so I can swing it. And then once this one's off, I'm going to take off these bolts here, which are an absolute pain in the backside to get back in. I'd rather do that than taking off the bottom ones. Let's take this off. It's coming out. It's almost there. Do it a bit more. Oh, wrong way. It should pull out now, I think. Come on baby, out you come on. Surely that's got to be all the thread now. No, it's still threaded in. There we are, right. That baby's out, let's put that over there. She ain't going anywhere. That arm, there you go, that arm's pulled out now. Lovely. Still need to get it to come forward to knock this bad boy out. I might just knock that loose a little bit there, put something in the centre and knock it. That's that one out. I need to get out the other ones now, which are there and them two. Let's last one to get out, this one here. Let's go. Bolts are out, arms off. Can pull it out and get the drive shaft out now. That's the plan. Knock that drive shaft out a bit. Let's go. Struggle trying to get that out without overstretching that. Didn't want to take the brake line off because I've already bled it. It's out. That should just pull out now. What a pain. Now I can replace the seal in the gearbox. What a pain. That's the right pain. Comes out of this sort of angle and pops in. What a pain. Just pop that off. Now you try and get this seal out and replace it with a new one. We'll get a screwdriver in there and pry that out or something. Let's go. There we go. Can't see any damage on it, but more's leaking, so let's clean that hole and put a new one in. Alright, let's clean it and put a new one. Right, can't see any damage on it, but clearly wasn't any good because it was leaking. I'll clean that hole there and yeah, put a new one in. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so that's a new one. Exactly the same part, we don't have this lip on it here, which is fine because I've got a dust shield anyway on the drive shaft, so just going to put some Hylamar around the edge, clean up inside and push this one in. So the new seal is in, it's all in nicely. I'm just going to oil the inside of it real quick, just so it's not dry. So I'll do that, and yeah, let's pop the drive shaft back in, let's go. Just pop the drive shaft back in, now we need to get the drive shaft back in on that end there. Is it worth filling the gearbox up first? That is a question. Maybe I should. What should we do? Fill it up first, see if it leaks. Might be a good idea, isn't it? But the back end is pointed up at the minute, so. Well, we put a new seal in, so it shouldn't leak. So I think we'll just put it back together. If you're wondering what the space looks like, there's really not much. What a pain. Right, let's get out of here. Got my aluminium sheet down. Oh, alright. Let's get out of it. Drive shaft pop back in, that was annoying. Just put that on there so the drive shaft can't pop out. Got to get them bolts back in. Oh, fun times, fun times. I need my other bit, not the screwdriver. Need my titanium punch. Let's go find it. These two are loosely in. I need to get them ones there. Which means I need to get that thing, the punch. I need to go find it. Twist it as I put it in. I need to twist it that way. As you can see, it's facing outwards. I need to twist it so it mates up to it flat so I can get the bolt in. Got them all nice, gone in all nicely, all nice and straight. Let's just nip this one up a little bit more. God. Oh, where is it now? Oh, I'll get to it better in a bit. Go wet with that one. I need two hands now. I need two hands. Right, let's tighten them up, let's go. Back in, which should have gone in first before I put these bolts on, but I have managed to wiggle it in just past here. Pulling, manipulating the, what do you call it, hub a little bit. Now it's in, it should just tighten, yeah, it's started screwing in, so I'll get to tighten that down now. Good stuff. Jesus. Flipping out, let's tighten these ones up first. Before we tighten anything, that goes like over the top. Just slip that one in, it's not actually gone through the hole yet. Put it back a bit more so you can see. Alright, just rest it there. I'll push the hub up, get it on there and tighten it up, let's go. There we go, it's slotted in, let's put the nut on there to secure it. And nuts on. Okay, let's start tightening stuff down. Let's go. And 4 bolts are nice and tight. Let's do this one, 14mm there, 17mm socket, yeah, let's go. Jacked off the bottom arm here, just take all the tension. And I've just literally tightened everything whilst under tension. I need to just put the bolts back in for this, and I need to put the bolts back in for the half shaft carrier. Then we can put some gearbox oil in. Guys, like, share, subscribe. It's absolutely baking out here today, like absolutely mega baking. Oh my god, so bright. Yeah, whew. Sweating. Let's go. That is all tightened up, everything is in there. Okay, all the bolts are in. Okay, what we now need to do is fill up the gearbox. Let's go. Before we fill up the gearbox, I think we might clean and paint the calipers, I think. Oh, let's go. Fill plugs down there, we'll paint the calipers first, give some time to dry. Back calipers to match the front. Wickety wick, wickety whack. Taking the drain plug off. Sorry, the inspection plug, or fill lever plug rather, and now I'm just taking out the fill plug. It should be out. That's out. Get that out. Oh, drop the washer. It's fine. Just pick the washer back up. There it is. Let's get my fill tube on that. Might be ideal to put a new washer in there, but see if we've got one big enough. Alright, let's go. Right, so I've now filled it up and I've just put the fill plug back in. I give it a few extra squirts because it's on an angle. Better check the other side, the shaft isn't leaking, which is why we did this job in the first place. Let's go. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Dry as a bone. Alright, I'm happy with that. That's good. It's very good. Let's give it a little turn if we can. It's perfect. Alright, I'm happy. Good stuff. Gearbox is filled. That's the result, guys. Do the other thumb today. Good job. Very happy. What a pain in the backside. So all day today, what we managed to do is paint the calipers and do a drive shaft seal and what do you call it? La-di-la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Do a drive shaft seal and fill up the gearbox oil. What I might do though, whilst it's off, I think I'll take off the oil filter and drop the engine oil, change the engine oil. So I might do that. I'll put it on the ground to do that, I think, or slightly on the ground, because you want it as level as possible, really. So that's what I might do now. Might take the filter off and drop that down. Alright, let's give that a go. Oh, I'm really happy with that, that's nice. Really happy. Good job. Right, time for the next job. Just undone the oil filter. Just let it drip in the bucket for a minute and I'll just get a 17mm on that and try and crack that off. Yeah, we're going to change the oil. Let's go. I've just cracked it off. Oh, I'll try it back up. Anyway. I'll loosen this off a little bit more. There we go, that's got all out now. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Okay, there we go. It's nice and dirty, isn't it? Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's get it up, let's go. There we go, nice new blueprint oil filter. Same size, cracked one, put a bit of oil on the seal and get it on, let's go. Get that in. Nicely lined up, there we go, it's on. Good stuff. There we go, get it nice and tight. Should do it. That's fine, that's nice and tight, that is. Right, let's loosen this bolt off now and drain the oil out. I've already taken a cap off the top, let's go. There we go, it's filling up. Engine oil draining out, nice and black, look at that. It's not been changed in probably over 10 years or so. Doesn't smell fresh for sure. Might put the plug back in case it overfills. Let's see how close we can get to the top. Doesn't seem to be slowing down. Oh crap. Might have to pop the plug back in. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have to pop the plug back in. Get another bolt. Let's go and get another container. Or actually, pour it in the one I had earlier. Let's go. Old oil, smelling of petrol a little bit. So that wouldn't have lasted very long if you ran the car on that for too long. So yeah, so I've just emptied it into container. So that's a 5 litre container. Let's see how much we get out. Alright, on to the next one. This is why my NSX is the best. Front jacking point. Can't do that on another NSX. Get it nice and level. Drain the oil out rather than lowering the back end down. Alright, it's fucking fantastic, that front jacking point and the rear one. So let it drip out. Well, I'm just going to put a little bit of fresh oil through it with the plug off. Just let it drain down. I'll put some fresh oil through. Right, so that's pretty much almost stopped dripping. So I'm going to put a bit of fresh oil through. Supercharger's kind of in the way. I've made it work. Drop a bit of fresh oil through it, and yeah, it's about half a litre, and let it drip out, and I'll put the plug back in once it comes out clear. Okay, it's just pouring out some now. It's getting a bit clearer, but it's still dirty. Just let it drip out, put the plug in, then we'll fill it up. Pull the dipstick out, and oh God, just hit my head. Pull the dipstick out, we'll clean my dipstick off. Let's go. Lovely. I do usually get magnetic sump plugs, but I'll have to just get one for next time, because I want to get the oil in today. So yeah, I'll measure this up and I'll get a magnetic sump plug the right size. I mean, probably looks like a, I don't know, in all honesty, a 16 or an 18. Let's measure it. Measure that, that's for M14, which is the same as an Evo or Toyota. So I'll have to, it's not focusing. Yeah, I'll have to get an M14 magnetic sump plug and change it next time. So fucking a whole day later, past 6:30 in the evening, managed to get all the arms off one side, change out the drive shaft, change out the seal, filled up the gearbox oil again, still dripping, brand new seal. Even Hylamide around the outside of the seal, so it's basically leaking from the seal to the shaft on the inside. What can I do about that? Because I'm going to need to take this drive shaft out again. I can't obviously, look at it dripping. It's an absolute pain in the backside to do this. Not a great job. It literally takes hours to get all the suspension and arms off and get the drive shaft out. See it, look. Alright. So it's on the maximum line, but there's no oil in the oil filter yet, so I'm just going to put another half a litre in and that should be it. What a day when we're going to pack up then. Put wheels on and pack up. So today, got a beautiful NSX behind us, absolutely sexy, stunning car. We have got new output shaft seal for the gearbox on the passenger side for it, which has got a 1mm smaller in our diameter. So we're going to need to do that today, fit that again. It's a long job, all suspension, all the arms off on one side. Bolts are really kind of hard to access, but yeah, we're going to get that done now and hopefully that'll fix it, fill the gearbox back up. Should shift gears now after that. Let's go. It already leave on the axle stands, and I've left the sheet there so I can do it. Then exhaust. That's sick. Yeah, I did already leave, that's the old one. Yeah, I did already leave it up on axle stand so I can get to stuff. So yeah, let's get it done. Let's make a start. Start whipping stuff off. Put that on there so that's safe. Let's make a start on it, baby. Let's make a start. Things first, let's get these wheels off. Let's get the rest off. Beautiful big wheel off. Lovely, lovely tyre. Proper wheels, proper tyres. See, 265, 35, 18. Didn't want to go a bit wider, but these are fine. Porsche tyres. Take the slip-on spacer off. Now we need to get the nut off to get that. Let's go. Got a nice 36mm. It'll come up on the camera. Come on, camera. There we go. Let's get this baby on there. Impact. Away. Boom. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And like before, boom, 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 boom. Take off the strut one. And yeah, then we can pop this bloody shaft out. Great. Fucking great. Give it a little knock first, trying to move it. And as you can see, it's tapped in a bit. There you go, moved in. Let's start undoing stuff, let's go. That's all off. That's off. Taking that off there, just put the bolt back in there. Just undone these, need to take them off. Then the drive shafts, all them are undone. The drive shaft should slide out. It's a 14mm, so I'll put them where they come out from. Yeah, and the drive shaft should slide out of the hub. And then we get underneath, take the half shaft off, pull it out, get the seal out, put new seal in. I think now I've done this about 3 times. It's getting a bit quicker. I don't know the angles and stuff to get that stuff out. Let's go. Hey, they're all out. Arm is loose. Whoopee! Just need to pop the drive shaft in. Yeah, pull that off. Let's go, baby, let's go. That's out. Thank goodness. Let's get them bolts out there now. Underneath the car, just pop the drive shaft out. Need to get that seal out. Screwdriver, let's get it out, let's go. Screwdriver here. Oh, got mine on sockets, that hurts. So, if we can get that, just pop that on the inside there. It's a shame to ruin an OEM seal, but it's not sealing. Get the big screwdriver, pop it out, let's go. She's popped, let's take her out. Clean that up before I put a new one in. Still a nice seal, look. Where are we? Still nice. Clean it up, keep the other side. It's not ruined or anything, still good. Let's go. OEM seal 35 54 8. New seal 34 54 8. Let's put a bit of Vaseline on the inside. Hylamar on the outside, pop it in, but I need to clean that first, so let's clean that. Put that down here. Alright, put that down here, let's go. Right, that new seal was an absolute pig to get in. I've had it in and out about 5 times. Just re-siliconed up, silicon, what I'm talking about. Just re-vaselined up the inside of it. Let's try and pop the drive shaft in now. What a pain, eh? Oh well, let's go. Guys, all them bolts are in. You see them? Whoop. Let's go, let's fill up. I'm not going to put these arms on again just yet. I'm going to leave that about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, let the Hylamar set really. And then I'm going to fill up with a gearbox oil. Because, yeah, them arms. Anyway, let's get out of here. As you can see, it's pretty cramped under it. I'm not even laying on my side, I'm actually on my back. Hey, let's go. Get out of here. Whoop, in the next one. Notice a little split in that CV boot there, obviously where I kept doing whatever with it, so I've just taken the nut off. Got another, there's a castle nut. Obviously got another nut on here, so I'm going to thread that on there. A bit of copper grease. And then I'm going to use my tool which I made. Try and split the ball joint. Alright, get that done, let's go. Really cannot get, I've made it even worse, can't get that ball joint out of the arm. I'm not sure if it's actually bloody moved or not, but it's been probably about half an hour, can't get it out. Might have to put some extreme heat on that. Yeah, I'm just going to get this plug out and fill up the gearbox, hopefully it don't leak. Hopefully it stays nice and dry. Custom gear shifter setup that I made. Custom cables. Should be loose now. Is it loose? Oh, there we go, now it is. Alright, let's get that, get the washer on there, perfect. Let's fill them up with gearbox oil. Let's go. It's filled up and it's not leaking, which is good. Which is very, very good. It's not leaking. So we'll leave it for a bit. We'll turn the wheels after a bit and just see if it stays full, which it should, which is great. Okay, let's go. And we look underneath the car, which we had on the exhaust, because that is bloody massive. You should see, it's dry, still dry. Perfect, and I've moved it around as well, so that is a good sign. I'm very, very happy. Give a closer look. Hoping that's dry. Let's see. Well. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The tiniest amount that it might have been something that's settled in between the, if you have a look at my finger, there, got the tiniest amount, but that might be something that's settled on the inside of that ring from before, because I didn't wipe it. That's fine. I mean, it's dry around there. It seems to be dry around. It's not coming out the bottom, which is a good sign. So that might be alright. Might be alright. Zoom in a minute. That might be copper grease that I put on there. Is that something bunch in there now? I don't know. Get my finger in there and have a look for a second. Hold up a minute. No, it seems dry actually. I think that might be alright, guys. I think it's just the residue on there, because it's only a teeniest amount on my finger. Where's my fingertip? It's only a teeniest amount on there. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's get the drive shaft back in, I think. Let's go. Pop the drive shaft back in. Without forgetting what I'm doing, that thing needs to go over the top, doesn't it? That needs to go under the bottom. Yeah. Probably pop that one in. That one going afterwards. I think I just want to get a nut on there, just loosely for now. Just get the nut on, whatever I've done with it, over there. Just so it don't pop out or anything, which it definitely won't pop out, because it's a pain in the arse to get in, but let's just pop it on. At least it's on there. Alright. Alright. Still looking dry over there, which is nice, if you can see it. Still looking dry. Anyway, zoom out. Let's keep going, man, let's keep going. Now everything's in and tightened up. Obviously I haven't tightened that up yet, haven't tightened that up yet, haven't put the anti-roll bar bolts in yet, but everything else is tight, right? And this isn't tight, obviously. Now that's in, I could try and work at getting this bloody thing off. Ball joint's got to come out, man. I don't know how it's going to come out, but it's got to come out. Need like an arm puller on there or something. Or what I'm going to do, not sure. Try not to heat up anything else. We'll get a splitter in, see if we can take her off. So I finally got it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Put it there. How annoying. That should pop off now. Should pop down, and that should be that. So look. There we are. It's off. Alright, let's move it out and drop it off. Let's go. As expected, well, didn't quite expect it, but there was always a possibility. The steel bush, which goes into the aluminium arm, has itself popped out. So changing this boot just got a bit trickier, but maybe we might be able to sort something out. Let's just get it off and out of the way first, shall we? Let's go. Seriously losing my absolute patience with this. Really losing my patience. I've been trying to get this boot on for about an hour. Every time I get the clip on, it just pops off the top. Really not happy, not impressed at all. Don't know what to do. I'm getting really stressed. Well over an hour on that. It's all sunshine and rainbows. It's fucking not. Look, can't get that in there now because the CV's popped out there because of the angle here. So you have to undo the top of the arms again, take the top arm off and put this one in first. How lovely. That will not go in. I'm just struggling with it. It's absolute pain. Everything's back off again. Although that there does not appear to be leaking, which is nice. Let's zoom in on that. That's been filled up for a good few hours now and it is still dry. So I am quite happy. Quite certain that is fixed. Other than that, we're still struggling with this. The whole day, I've got a headache. It's absolute nightmare, this car. Absolute nightmare. I do not advise working on NSX. They're crap. Fuck's sake. I actually hate it. I'm going to have to chop off. Yeah, I'm going to fucking chop it off. I'm going to have to take off these top arm bolts again, which are a pain in the backside to get in. They really are, because that bus just wants to twist itself. You have to hold it and try and thread it in at the same time. It is an absolute nightmare, guys. So I'm going to have to take them off again to get the CV joint in, to get that to line up, and then put them back on again. That's what I'm going to have to do. Just do that now. Really just lost my patience with this. Let's go. Again, let's try and get that in now. Well, would you look at that? It's just popped in like that. Seriously. Seriously. Come on, let's go. I said it's slotted in. It only slotted in a little bit and it's stuck. Still can't get that in. Don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm really stressed. I literally just want it to go in and pack up, go inside, because this is really giving me a load of stress. I just want to finish it. Come on now. Come on. Take that out. Take that out and fucking take out, try to line it up and get it in. This won't go in. This is the point we're at now. I'm going to get this off, try and put that on there, line it up. What the hell? Might as well. Let's go. Right, there was really no ounce of joy in that whatsoever. It is now in on the bottom arm. Fuck me. It is just dirtied up the caliper. Really nice. It is. Will go in now. I'm going to take this boot back off, repack it with some grease, and that's it. Let's go. Absolutely awful. Absolutely god awful, that is. God awful. Let's get it off. Darn, I'm absolutely knackered, man. Let's tighten this up. Just hold it tight, give me a second, I'll tighten it up. That's tight. That's perfect. Let's go. The pin is in. Guys, that's it for today. What I'm going to do is just clean up this brake disc because I've got greasy hands all over it. Clean up the caliper because again I've got greasy hands all over it. And we're going to pack up and go inside, put the wheel on, alright? Put it down on the floor probably because it can go on the floor now. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe, guys, please do, because this is a bloody ball ache. Lost my temper with the car a little bit. Very rare for me. It's just a crap car to work on, really. If you're gonna own one, don't try working on it. It's not that great. So yeah, she's a beautiful car, you can't deny it, but not very good to work on. Stick to Toyotas, man. Toyotas just tip top. Thumbs up to Toyota. Anyway, guys, here she is, my beautiful car. Alright, all done. See you in my next one. Evo, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos, check out my other builds. Got some big builds planned. Even bigger than this. Thank you. And peace out.